The rain poured down relentlessly, turning the narrow dirt road into a slick, muddy path. Nathan gripped the steering wheel tightly as his car's headlights cut through the dense fog of the night. His GPS had betrayed him, leading him deeper into an unfamiliar forest. The map showed nothing but an unmarked area labeled Whispering Woods. A chill ran down his spine as he heard the faint sound of whispers over the static of his radio. He glanced at the passenger seat, empty except for his phone, which had mysteriously lost signal an hour ago. The whispers grew louder. At first, he thought it was the wind weaving through the towering trees, but the voices were distinct, deliberate, and uncomfortably close. "Turn back," one voice murmured. Nathan's heart thudded in his chest as he slammed the brakes. He peered out the window, searching for the source of the voice, but saw only shadows dancing in the rain. He shook his head. "It's just my imagination," he muttered to himself. He resumed driving, but the whispers persisted, their tone shifting from warning to malice. "You shouldn't have come here," they hissed. Nathan's car sputtered suddenly, and the engine died. He cursed under his breath, hitting the dashboard. The headlights dimmed, leaving him in near complete darkness. Reaching for his flashlight, he stepped out into the cold rain. The silence was oppressive, broken only by the crunch of his boots on wet leaves. As he checked under the hood, he felt a presence behind him. Slowly, he turned, and his flashlight illuminated the woods. At first, there was nothing. Pale, featureless figures stood just beyond the trees. Motionless, he froze. "Hello?" His voice cracked, echoing weakly. The figures didn't move but began to multiply, emerging from the shadows, their bodies blending unnaturally with the mist. Their silence was deafening, their presence suffocating. Nathan stumbled backward, dropping his flashlight. Darkness enveloped him, and the whispers returned, louder, insistent. "Stay with us," they chanted in unison. Terrified, Nathan scrambled into his car and locked the doors. He tried starting the engine, but it wouldn't budge. The figures were closer now, circling the vehicle. One pressed its face, if it could be called a face, against the window. Its hollow black voids where eyes should have been stared directly at him. Suddenly, the whispers stopped. The oppressive silence was worse than the noise. Nathan held his breath, praying it was over. Then, a cold hand gripped his shoulder from behind. "Welcome to the woods," a guttural voice rasped in his ear. The last thing Nathan saw was his reflection in the rearview mirror, his face frozen in a silent scream. The car was found days later, empty with the doors wide open. No sign of Nathan was ever discovered, just faint whispers that lingered in the woods, calling to those who dared to enter.